now that he lost him, he wants him back. I can't take him lightly. I know that he's going to come with a different approach, different game plan, and come back more hungry than what he was the last time.
Devin, were you a bit surprised that that Georgia's been quiet? You know, you talked about that this time. He's just more quiet, more reserved, maybe because he's trying to save that energy before going possibly fight week and fight night.
No, I'm not surprised. He should have been quiet the first time. I was very professional. Okay, kept it professional, but he got out of character, trying to get me out of character, and it kind of backfired on him, and it worked against him. So of course he's taking a different approach. A lot of things that he did wrong the first time, he's trying to adjust.
Hey Devin, you honor the rematch clause. If you happen to stand on a banana peel or something and something's not your day, will we see you guys in the ring a third time? You have something for your protection.
Honestly, I'm not even thinking about the third fight right now. My main focus is winning this. I don't think there's no banana peels in the boxing ring, so I ain't got to worry about that. But
hey man, we're supporting you, man.
Yes, sir. My main focus is just going in there and winning, and then we'll see what's next.
But after dominating it, the whole fight, I mean, is there really that many adjustments you need to make yourself, or are you just going to basically work off of what he does differently?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, you can always improve, you can always get better. Like I said, I know that he's going to have a much more aggressive approach this fight. I mean, a blind man can see that he wasn't, the game plan that he had the first fight didn't work, so he's going to try something different. And we all know what it is. It's obvious that he's going to try to be more aggressive. So we're just going to work to capitalize off of that. But he still makes a lot of mistakes. A lot of things that we knew that he was going to do in the first fight, he did, and we planned for him well. So this fight, this time around, we're doing the same thing. We're planning for the mistakes that he made in the first fight and previous fights.
Once you get past him again, do you plan on staying at 135, or do you want to move up now?
Yeah, it's very much possible that I'll be at 135 again. We just got to see how I feel in the ring, but it's very much possible that it won't be my last one.
Hey Devin, as you know, big fight this weekend, man. What does Triple G need to do to nullify the power of Canelo? And also, Canelo seems to be in a pretty bad mood.
You say he's in a bad mood?
Well, I mean, after coming off the loss, and he wants to just take Triple G out of there, not leave it in the cards.
Yeah, I mean, Triple G really, I feel like he knows what he got to do. He had success in the first two fights. I think Triple G is a huge puncher, and Canelo knows that. So I don't think that Canelo is going to be able to just have his way with coming forward and trying to walk him down. But I think it's going to be a great fight. I see Canelo being victorious, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as what a lot of people think.
There's been a lot of talk about Lomachenko too. Is that something? I know you're focused on Kambosos, but do you want that fight in the future?
Yeah, it's definitely a fight that I would love. I've been calling for Loma for years. It's very much a fight that I'm going to entertain after this, but it all starts with October 15th. But Loma is a guy that is on my hit list for sure.
So you and Tank been going back and forth in the last couple of weeks, man. What do you think about that? Do you really think that he really want to fight you, or?
No, I don't think that Tank want to fight me or really nobody else. If you look at his record, he's fought pretty much nobody. He's how old is he? 27? 27? Yeah, he's 27. Yeah, and my resume is better than his, and I'm the undisputed champion. I don't feel like he really wants to fight anybody.
What do you think?
And it's obvious.
How about the possibility? I know you guys had a heated conversation in Fresno, California, mainly with Teofimo Lopez's father, but Teofimo Lopez, the fans want to see it. I know you want to handle business, take care of it. When can we see this fight take place?
Yeah, well, he's at 140 right now, so right now I'm at 135, and like I just said, I'm planning to stay, just depending on how I feel after the fight, but I'm planning on staying at 135. So that's not really a fight that I could say, but in the future, I think it will be possible.
There's a fighter by the name of Isaac Cruz that called out your name. He said if he can't get the rematch with Tank, that he would love to fight you. What do you think about that fight?
I would love that fight, honestly. I feel like that's a good fight for boxing. Stylistically, it's a good fight for me as well. he could possibly be another fighter for me at 135. I would love that fight though.
Why?
Stylistically, he has, good power, good, he applies a lot of pressure, and I like those kind of fighters.
I know you heard the news today. Potential fight of Spence Crawford. Overall thoughts on that fight? Potentially take place November 19th. That's
Man, I would love that. My birthday is November 17th, so that'd be a birthday gift to me. I would love for that fight to happen.
Who do you got in that fight, though?
Yeah, I love Crawford. I love Spence. Honestly, I just really want to be a fan and just watch. I like both of those guys, and I can't pick a winner, honestly.
Who's your
I
favorite?
think it's 50-50 though.
50-50, yeah.
Yeah, I think on any given night they could beat each other. I would love to see that fight more than one time because I just feel like it could end up in a knockout in the first fight, but I just feel like the second fight can go a different direction. I don't know. I just feel like those guys are just equally matched.
Because like, when you look at it like stylistically, like would it favor Crawford because he could switch stances and he's a counter puncher and he's more versatile?
It just depends on what kind of fight that Crawford fights because he's at times he can be aggressive and sometimes too aggressive and get caught, and that plays into Earl's favor. Earl has a good jab, good power, smart fundamentals. So a guy like a switch hitter like Crawford, it could be kryptonite to him because a guy with just better fundamentals could beat a guy like that.
Hey, so what's your take on Tyson Fury just asking AJ, hey man, let's just get it on, man. Just the contract's there, just waiting for you to sign. So when it's all said and done, he can actually say we shared the ring together. What's your take on that?
That actually surprised me. That I didn't expect for them two to be fighting. I thought it would be Usyk and Fury, but actually surprised me. But I think it's a good fight though. I think that stylistically that's a good fight. Joshua's a huge puncher. He could give anybody fits because it just takes one shot from him.
Did you see any improvement with Robert Garcia being in his corner? Even though they suffered a loss, but just the whole game plan in itself.
No, I didn't see much improvement. I feel like he kind of fought the same kind of fight.
No more body shots, though, I would say.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like he kind of fought the same kind of fight. So it was pointless. I thought he would be way more aggressive and try to go for it a little bit more. But at the end of the day, maybe Usyk is just that good.
Yeah, a lot of people don't give him credit. I mean, he's finally getting his just due.
Do you believe Tank will fight Ryan Garcia, or do you think they just both, using each other's name at this
Nah,
point?
I don't think neither one of them are gonna fight each other. I would be surprised if it happens. I mean, it's boxing; anything can happen, but I would be surprised.
And who would you favor in that fight?
I don't know. It depends at what weight that the fight happens at. Obviously, we know that Ryan is at 140 now. I don't know. Right now, I'm favoring Ryan Garcia, but Tank obviously has that one-punch knockout power. But Ryan does too. Ryan's much bigger. Ryan's faster, but Tank got way more experience than him. So I think that's a good ass fight. I can't really say.
Hey, also on Saturday's card is a rising star, and that's Jesse Bam Rodriguez. What's your whole take on Jesse and also his brother Josh Franklin?
I've been knowing Bam since I was like a little kid, since we were little kids, and he's always been a hell of a fighter. I think that he's doing great, and I wish him the best.
What impresses you about him?
His skill set, his angles, his skill sets that he's so young and that he brings to the table. He's you would think he's way more experienced than what he is. He's beating these guys and he's knocking them out, but with like IQ. So I'll take my hat off to him.
Hey Devin, Usyk also said just recently that since that fight with the Fury wasn't going to happen, that he was interested maybe in fighting Wilder, just a potential fight.
Yeah, that's a great fight.
What do you think about that fight overall?
It's so many great fights in boxing that's like being talked about, like being close to being finalized, and it's undisputed. Was it 3 undisputed champions in boxing right now? So they can say what they want, but this is a great era of boxing where champions is fighting each other. The best is fighting the best, and I'm proud to say that I'm in this era because it's a good era of boxing. I think that that's a good fight with Deontay Wilder and Usyk. Deontay Wilder's got that game-changing power, but Usyk has a crazy skill set, so it's a good fight.
Devin, I know the contract said you had to go back to Australia to fight Cambosos for the rematch. Was there any even talks or tries to even have any here in America? Did y'all try that?
Honestly, no. No, because I knew what I signed up for, so I didn't even try
That
to.
15-hour flight, you know?
But I'm not gonna lie though, I did ask for some more money though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I did try to ask for some more money, but I ain't asked for it to be in Australia. I ain't really care about that. I mean, to be in the US, I just wanted some more money. But that was always the plan, so I'm not gonna.
Talk about rising stars, man. The uncrowned champion, David Benavidez. Where do you see him in the likes of Canelo, Charlo brothers?
Yeah, he's
rest of the
definitely
big
up there.
dogs,
You know, he's definitely up there. I love David. David is a good friend of mine. I've been knowing David and his pops for a while now, and I take my hat off to them. They're doing a great job. David can definitely, he is one of the best, and he just needs the big fights to prove it. I mean, he's proven that he is one of the best, but he could be that guy. But these guys got to get in the ring with him.
You know, a lot of people say that you and Shakur Stevenson would just be a dream fight. The last time you kind of joked around about when you were asking his weight, you being the bigger man and the bigger shoulders. And where do you see Shakur when it's all said and done?
Yeah, no, he asked me my weight. He asked my weight. But, Shakur, he's a hell of a fighter. And eventually, when that time comes, we'll share the ring.
When you plan on going to Australia? Because, adapting to the time, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going there like a little bit. I won't say like 3 weeks before. I'll be getting there. I don't know the exact date, but like 3 weeks before I'll be getting there. It's a little humid out there this time around, so we gotta go a little bit earlier just to get acclimated.
But when the fight took place, it was basically wintertime.
Yeah, it was cold. It was cold. Yeah,
cold over there.
It was cold. It was cold as fuck out there.
Yeah,
but,
I remember.
it's gonna be hotter.
You feel like you're getting more fans, obviously being in Australia?
Yeah, for sure. My fan base has definitely went up in Australia, and I had a good time in Australia. To be honest, the last time, that's why I really didn't care for it not to be in Australia again. I didn't really press for it, but I did want more money, like I said.
Devin, how do you get motivation to fight a guy that you already dominated for 12 rounds? There was no doubt about it.
Yeah, the greats defended the belts, and this is just one step closer to being one of the greats in the sport. I got to defend my belts. They say it's easy to get them, but it's harder to keep them. So my main focus is keeping them, defending them, and yeah.
Do you think he's gonna cut back on the nonsense,
I mean, yeah, he's already cut back. He's cut back on it. But like I said, I knew it was a facade. I knew it wasn't really him. I said that before. Everybody, heard me say it before, and it showed that now it's the real him has come out, and it's nothing wrong with that. Just be you, and the people are gonna respect it.
Devin, there was complications the last time for your father, to arrive to Australia. He literally got there that same day, had to leave basically right after the fight.
Yeah.
Will your dad be able to go to this fight this time? Not have the robot?
Yeah. Inshallah, he's able to, but they said that he's already approved. He already pre-approved him to make it, but we already thought that he was approved before last time, so we just got to see. But God willing, everything is good, and he's able to make it. He's able to travel with us when we go 3 weeks out.
Devin, the fact that you won't have that distraction of your dad's travel arrangements, is this going to make this fight, the way you approach is going to make it different?
Honestly, it really wasn't that bad for me. It really gave me that extra motivation to train even harder, and so it is what it is. The job's going to be done regardless.
Devin, you seem to be focused only on your opponent, because I mentioned different names, but there has to be somebody that, before you go to sleep at night, you're thinking to yourself, before it's all said and done, I definitely got to share the ring with this guy, or I personally just want to fight this guy. Is there anybody comes to mind?
No, I mean, obviously it's dream fights out there, but it all starts with George Gamboa, so I can't get to those dream fights if I don't be victorious. So my main focus is being victorious right now, and then we'll get there. I think one of George's mistakes was he was looking past me. He was, thinking too far ahead about, Loma and this person and that person. But I won't make that mistake. My main focus is Kambosos.
Devin, by fighting Kambosos on his terms, you think you make a statement that that regardless you're ready to make any fight that needs to be made?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's definitely shown that, I fought on his terms. Not once, but twice. I went back, fought in his backyard. And it showed that me being a champion, still honored it, still went back, showed that I'm a true champion, and then that I'm willing to fight whoever, whenever, whatever it takes.
What do you think of our young Olympian, Richard Torres Jr., signed with Top Rank? He's now 3-0, 3 knockouts. I believe it's 4.
I'm not too familiar with him, to be honest.
Last time you said it was smooth and you were relaxed in the fight. Do you see the same thing going on this time around?
Yeah, that's the goal. Be relaxed and do what I do. Have fun, and yeah.
So man, you're fighting all over right now, man. You're going back to Australia, but people from the Bay Area, want that homecoming fight.
Yeah.
Are they going to get it soon? Or?
Yeah, probably after this one, we'll be fighting back home in Oakland. We're bringing a fight back to Oakland, hopefully.
Devin, just curiosity, those vintage tees that you have on,
Yeah.
where do you get them at? Because I know a lot of people have been asking on social media. So the last one you had a Mike Tyson, now you have the Pacquiao.
Yeah, I get them at a store in LA called H. Lorenzo. They got like a whole bunch of like vintage tees. So I be getting like all the like vintage boxing tees, like ones.
They're gold now.
Huh?
They're gold now.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like these tees, this tee's like $700. Like you think like it's like a cheap, yeah. But that's because it's old. It's so old, and it's like actually like the original, one of the originals.
So any fight, just out of curiosity, any fight that you like to watch over and over again? There's so many potential fights that boxing has given us. Any fights you like to see probably get you motivated before a fight?
No, honestly, I haven't really been watching too many like old throwback fights or nothing like that. I've been studying the fight with me and Kambosos just to get better, focus on like how I could get better. But to be honest, I haven't really been watching any like throwback fights.
What would you say be a dope vintage tee in the future? Like later on when you retire to Hall of Fame, Devin Haney versus who? Like what would be that dope? It could be a future fight or a fight that you've already had.
Shit, fucking me and Ryan, me and Tank, me and like Shakur, even Tio. All these fights, all these fights will be legendary when it's all said and done. So
You want to reach this pro break?
yeah, yeah, one day, yeah, for sure.
Obviously 135 right now. Do you ever think about a potential fight with Josh Taylor in the future?
Yeah, well, everyone knows that me and Josh Taylor share a trainer, Coach Ben Davison, who actually can't come. Everybody knows the situation that he's able to not be here right now. So that's not really a fight that I'm really focused on right now. But you never know what may happen.
Wilder, is October 15th, if I'm not mistaken, in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've already asked that, but Helenius was Wilder's sparring partner. Do you believe like there's others? I guess it's more helpful for Wilder going into the ring as he's facing somebody who's already sparred for so many rounds.
Yeah, I definitely think that when you share the ring with somebody and sparring whatever, you get to know them, you get to know what they bring to the table. So, but you never know. The other guy knows Wilder knows the other guy. They know each other. So we just got to see.
I'm out.